What is up, everybody? My name is Aiden, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's reading will be on Virgo, who Greek mythology roughly equates to Athena, goddess of wisdom, wisdom in battle, one of the virgin goddesses, among other things. Whew. Let's see. How we doing today, Virgos? How we doing today? Hope your day is going well. You're getting close to the weekend by the time this is uploaded, so stay strong. You got this. Oh, that was a good shuffle there. I think I'm gonna leave it just at that. No reason to do any more than that. Let's go. Medusa's gaze. Interesting. Interesting. What to say about this card? Perhaps there was a misunderstanding of some sort between you and somebody else. Seconds. So as I was saying, there's possibly a misunderstanding between you and somebody else, possibly a misunderstanding at work. It's a weird card to start off with here for you here, Virgo. Let's see how this all turns out. Closest acquaintance? Ooh. Yep. Definitely. Misunderstanding at work. You got a coworker after you here, Virgos. They are going for vengeance. You got the Fury's Pursuit here. They are gunning for you, Virgo. They are gunning for you. They are gunning for you. They are gunning for you. What this understanding was, I'm not sure, but I'm sure it'll become clear as we do more cards. Where's your head at? Ooh, you're not sure what it was either. The Oracle's riddle. You are not sure what this misunderstanding was either. You're not sure, you know, why this coworker misunderstood you or even how. But they did, and now you're stuck in a tricky situation in which you're trying to think of a way to out of this. What's around you? Hmm. Achilles shield. I think your boss has got your back on this one. I think your boss has got your back. They're keeping you safe. They're putting on a brave face. They're protecting you from this coworker. They got your back in this case. Or perhaps it's another fellow coworker. I'm not sure. What do you want? Hmm. The Whispers of Hypnos. You want peace at the workplace. You don't want to fight this person. You just want, this misunderstanding to just blow right over. You're just like, oh, come on. Don't make a big fuss out of this. Just relax, let it blow over. This is nothing. Just, let it all go. That's what you're thinking in your head right now. Just peace. You want peace. Who's advising you? Hermes' message. Your boss. Your boss is telling you how to put up with this. See, I feel like the reason they haven't, possibly even fired this person yet is because they need them really badly, but they also need you. So they're just trying to, help you out here. So they're just giving you advice on, hey, here's how best to put up with this misunderstanding. Here's how best to rectify it. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Stuff like that that'll just, help you along in this process of, figuring this all out. What's your dilemma? Hmm. Interesting. Dionysus Rebel. You want to take some time off. You want to take some time off here, Virgos. But you're afraid that if you do, the misunderstanding will only fester in your fellow coworkers' hearts and result in a sort of explosion at work. You might lose your job. They might lose their job. It's a shot in the dark. So that. Anyways, yeah, you're afraid that this misunderstanding will fester and become an explosion. You don't want to leave on bad terms, but at the same time, you do want to leave and take a break. You want to get like a 2 weeks leave or something like that. So let's see what happens here. Who has the power? Ooh, Labyrinth of Minos. You're not sure who has the power in this case. Does the coworker have the power? Does the boss have the power? Do you have the power? Troubles in the workplace is the theme of this reading here, Virgos. Troubles in the workplace. See how this all turns out. What's holding you back? Theseus's triumph. What's holding you back is secretly you want to win. You want to rectify this misunderstanding, but you also want to make it clear that you were right. And that's what's holding you back so much, is that, you don't want to leave without, being proven right, but at the same time you want to leave so you can have some time to think, have some time to breathe, have some time to be away from the bad workplace. Which again, understandable, bad workplaces suck, but let's see what happens here. It's being hidden? Oof. You want to trust this coworker again. You want to trust them. They're all right. They're an all right person. They're not a bad person. Because they are your closest acquaintance, but they're not a bad person. There's just a huge misunderstanding between you two right now that is causing a great divide. And what's being hidden is that you want to be able to trust them again. And I think they want to be able to trust you too, but it's just not happening. You two have got to talk this out. Sit each other down at lunch, or like during a break or whatever, and just talk for a little while. Come on, guys. Can you succeed? Ooh, well that's an interesting arrow to come up with this. Eros' arrow. I think you absolutely can succeed, and after this misunderstanding blows over, there might be a spark of something new between you two, possibly a relationship in the making. Maybe you two will realize that you have more in common than you thought. Or perhaps it's an opposites attract kind of deal. I'm not sure. What happens in the end? Damn! Oh, man. Tantalus' punishment. It feels so close. Solution feels so close, yet so very far away. I think you do end up in the end having this talk with this other person, this close acquaintance of yours, and you two do end up making up, but now there's this spark of possibly love between you two, and it feels like, after this you just could never admit it. Like it feels like you two would just never work out. But it absolutely can. There's absolutely every chance for this to work out. There's no reason this can't work. Now, when is this happening? Ooh. Atlas's reflection. So this is happening now. It's been happening for a while. This has been happening for quite some time, this misunderstanding. These two cards right here, I believe, are what's happening right now. These have just now happened. And the rest of this happened not so very long ago. So, let's see. Get some clarifications on this here. Let's see. What's this? Why the Eros' arrow? Is this a new spark of love? Is this little work crush? Work wife kind of deal? What's the deal with this? What do we got? Ooh, good start. Iris's message. The Minotaur's maze. Okay. Hydra's challenge. Interesting way to put this. So, the two of you here are opposite sides of the same coin, I feel. Because when you two work together, it's gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. Iris's message here, when you two start communicating and working together, it flows wonderfully. You two absolutely knock it out of the park whenever you start communicating together and working together. But when you come into one problem after another, such as shown here in Hydra's challenge, it results in confrontation between you two. Bickering, sometimes even arguments, maybe even a screaming match or two, but within those, there's always that spark of, wow, I've never enjoyed arguing with someone before. So you just gotta think to yourself, like, I just gotta talk to them. I just gotta, stop holding a grudge and start, working this stuff out. Huh. Very interesting here. Very interesting. Okay. Now, what's this person like? I want to know what this coworker of yours is like. Bonk. Let's see. Ooh, what is it? That's great. Atlas's burden. Chaos's whirl. Okay. Pandora's curiosity. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So, this person is just starting out at this job, I'd say. They're just starting out. They're just, getting into the swing of things. They're figuring stuff out. And they're a bit innocent, but once they open the Pandora's box here, with you and finding you at work, it results in consequences in that you two are now working together and they are bearing the Atlas's burden in this case. They feel like they've got the weight of the world on their shoulders because now they have to work with you and they might think, I don't like this guy, I don't like him, But you two can get along if you just communicate together. You two need to communicate with each other. This is not difficult here, Virgo. This is not difficult. Talk to each other. I know it might seem like you got a lot of hurdles to go over, but you can do this. So let me just take you down the line here one more time and explain the story. So there was a misunderstanding at work between you and this person, this fellow coworker of yours. There was a misunderstanding. It's a big old blow up. It was a whole big schlemiel. And now, or not right now, but you were trying to think of a way to, fix things. Like, bury the hatchet, essentially. Start fresh with this person. Figure out a way to, let bygones be bygones. Make sure they, realize that, hey, I'm putting out the olive branch here. Will you take it? And it's ironic because olives, I believe, were actually created by Athena, aka Virgo. So, and you sought protection from your boss in case things went south. And they're there for you. Your boss is a great boss. They are there for you. They got your back. They are there for you. They're there for their coworkers. Above all else, you wanted peace. And so, your boss told you, hey, send a message to the coworker. Let them know that you want to talk. And during all this, your dilemma was, do I go on a break? Do I stay? Do I go for it? Do I not go for it? And you had the power, I believe. I believe this time you had the power. I think I can see it now. You do have the power to make these choices. But the problem was you want to be right. You want this done right. And it's not necessarily going to be done perfectly, but you got this, Virgos. This is not difficult. Let it flow. Go with the flow. Go smoothly here. You want to be able to trust this coworker again. You really want to be able to trust them again. But more than that, you want to be able to feel confident in the fact that you are indeed developing feelings for them. And they are developing feelings for you. Because these two cards are what's happening right now. You're developing feelings for them, they're developing feelings for you. But now that you've made up, even though you have made up, it feels like you two are just out of reach with each other because you've got an awkward tension between you two. But the best way to solve that is just bluntness. is what I've seen. Like, the best way to just relieve the awkward tension, be blunt. And I know that might be very difficult because, being blunt and, open and honest like that can be tough, but you can do this, Virgo. This is not rocket science. Well, unless it is for you, but no, this is not rocket science. You got this. And on that cheerful note, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the month, and we're getting there, people. We're at 400. Let's get that 500. Let's push it. Come on, people. Thank you all very much for watching, and have a good one.